Before you get pulled out the firearm.
No, this is not a firearm. This is a taser.
Hold on. Record this, sir. You're telling me to leave, but I can't go to my vehicle.
How are we supposed to leave if the car is over there? All right. Yeah. I want to know how she's going to tell us to leave and the car is over there. How the fuck supposed to go ahead?
You telling me leave, you pulling out a taser. I called the police.
What's going on, folks? New conversation with the Underdog Research channel, police and citizen interactions. You've all seen the videos, whether it's a First Amendment auditor who's an independent journalist reporting in public, or it's a police brutality case. We all have seen the interactions that seem to happen more and more lately. And we're at a loss. Some things we watch and we say, you know what? This is the person's fault because of the way they was acting. Other things we watch, we say, you know what? That's the police's fault because of what they did. But there's some things that are not so clear cut. And there's interactions that we need to know about and how we can make this better to keep ourselves informed. That keeps you from losing your rights and to enforce them the right way. So that accountability comes on both sides, both law enforcement and the citizen. We, the people, is accountability. So with that being said, I'm going to be taking a look at a video, an interaction between police. I give you a little background about this video you're going to watch. This is a police officer that is escorting someone from a hospital, emergency room to be specific. And we're going to see the interaction. And at the end, I'm going to point out things that I saw from both the police and the citizen, what they might have did well and what they might not have done as well. And let's take a look and then give me your opinion by leaving your comments in the video and tell me what you think. So without further ado, let's get started. Check this out.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Don't talk to me. You just
all right,
come on,
keep going. Keep going.
You just told me not to
keep
talk
walking.
to you, right? So
letting you know she retired 5 years ago.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I can guarantee you I can find somebody over you too.
All right.
She is retired.
You can call 822-1900.
Because this raggedy ass bitch, this nurse, gonna walk past us and talk shit to us because she talking about Dice was rude when he came early. That ain't got shit to do with now. We're in here now. We done found his niece. So your purpose of walking past us to say anything was what? And because I told that bitch to go find her something to do, now the
I'm 10-4. They're just being escorted off property.
Hold on. That's what. Hold on. No, I go west farm for you. Come on.
No, we're 10-4 for now. Thank you.
Walk right to the corner.
Nah, yeah, that's all right, because Trump gon' fix all of that.
For real. I'll fix that.
I guarantee you that.
All right, have a good night. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
If you come back, you'll be arrested. You'll be arrested if you come back. Excuse me?
I can't get in my vehicle?
No, you can turn around. Because if you walk on me like that, you're going to be
First of all, I can't get in my vehicle.
Where's your vehicle?
She has not permanently trespassed us.
Yes.
Hold on, you telling me to get
Go.
I can't get in my vehicle to leave.
Where's your vehicle?
It's right there where I was walking to before you pulled out the fucking firearm.
No, this is not a firearm. This is
Hold
a taser.
Hold on. Record this, sir. You're telling me to leave, but I can't go to my vehicle, and you got a fucking firearm pointed at me, but you want me to leave, but I can't go to my vehicle. Make this make sense, please.
Guys, go. Walk.
I'm trying to go to my vehicle so I can leave the property.
Not right now.
So how do I leave?
You're going to stand right there.
And you told us not to come back.
Yes, you're
And you told us
trespassed.
not to come back. So
You're trespassed.
How are we supposed to get
You're
our vehicle?
trespassed. So where's your vehicle?
I just told you it's right behind
You need to stop.
He just
You
told
need
you
to
where it was
stop.
I'm
at.
doing there.
He just told you.
Okay, so why don't you go sit? You can sit
Hold on,
down.
my license just here. Hold
He
on.
just
Hold
told
the
you where it
fuck
was
on.
at.
Hold the
He just
fuck
told you where it
on.
was at.
Hold the fuck on. This shit ain't finna go down like this, sir. This shit. Thank you, sir. You see this? Right. Thank you.
Everything has been audio and video recorded today.
No. Yes, I get a police officer here now. I got an officer threatening to shoot me. She just wanted me to leave. I'm at the St. Mary's Police Hospital. I'm finna leave. She told me I can't come
No,
back.
stop,
Now
sir,
she
please.
got a firearm. I got
Don't,
another
whoa.
right here.
Please.
My car's right there.
Please,
My car's right
please.
there. How am I gonna leave?
Bro.
I'm on the phone with the police right now.
That's okay.
Okay.
And
I'm on the phone
I
with the
can
police
guarantee
right now.
you
All
if
right.
they shoot you, we got a problem.
All right.
I can guarantee you.
Sir, I need you to move back, please. Move back. Move back. Oh my God. Bro, move back. Now.
Can you
move.
back up with that gun,
No,
please?
I will not. You will get tased.
Can you back the fuck up with that? I'm not even threatening you.
Continue
Can
and
you
you'll
lower
get
your
tased.
weapon, please?
Bro, continue and you're going to get tased.
I'm not armed.
Continue and you're going to get tased.
This lady's steady pushing me.
West Palm, can you start me somebody, please?
Yes, I'm at St. Mary's.
Please, I need you to go over there, please. Thank you. If you refuse, you will be escorted off property as well. So it's that simple. Either move back or you're going to equally be asked to leave. So move.
Sir, you don't need to be involved.
Go.
Let it play. Just
Oh my God, are you serious? Cool. They're all three are going to be trespassed.
Yes, ma'am.
he's not even no danger to you.
Okay.
So the fact that you're even
Ma'am, keep walking. Keep walking. Walk.
Don't
You
tell me.
Okay.
I ain't putting my hands on you.
No.
I can't get in my
No, not right now.
So how am I gonna leave?
You're gonna wait here until another officer gets here.
Okay.
So I can wait here now.
Right now, you're staying right where you're at because you're gonna get arrested for trespass after warning.
Now I'm getting it.
Yes.
Are you hearing this?
Sir, back up. Sir, back up.
Walking the bullets with a taser.
Back up. Back up.
Like for real. She's walking up on with a taser. That's telling me I can't. Look at her. Because like. Look at her. Look at her. Like she's still walking.
Sir,
up.
where's your vehicle?
Nobody has a gun in.
Where's your vehicle? Okay, well you've been asked to leave, so if you refuse, you will be arrested as well.
Why does he have?
Sir, are you refusing? Are you refusing to leave?
Why you keep pointing that gun?
Are you refusing to
You
leave?
talking to him? But you
Are
pointing the
you
gun over his head.
refusing to
Are you
leave?
fucking serious?
Okay, all three of you will be
Take
arrested.
me with that bitch all she wants. Because I ain't walked up on you. I ain't put my hands on you or none of that shit. No, go ahead. Take me with that bitch all she wants.
Okay.
All she wants.
You are being trespassed,
Definitely
and at this
take
point
me
you
all
will be arrested.
'Cause I ain't
Sir,
walked up on you
at
not
this
one
point,
time.
okay.
Like, why are you doing this?
1933, go ahead.
This
This is a taser, not a gun. I've asked you to step back. You chose not to. No, he needs to stay here because at this point he's being arrested.
The fuck? Max, I called you a bitch.
Yeah, no, if he walks off, he'll be arrested. So,
Max, I called you a pussy hoe.
All right.
I ain't walked up on you once. I ain't threatened you. I ain't walked up on you. None of
Okay.
that shit. So tase me.
keep an eye on where he goes.
I got it. I got it.
Thank you. They're arrested. They need to be in handcuffs. Both of them in handcuffs, and so this guy too. They're arrested for trespass after warning.
Keep your hands where I can see them. Drop the phone. Turn around. Keep your hands where I can see them. I'm on the phone with y'all guys.
With y'all
Okay, perfect. Awesome. Fantastic. Stay where you're at. Some bullshit.
So she asked us to leave in our cars over there. How we supposed to leave if the car is over there? All right. Yeah.
Some bullshit.
No problem. Because I want to know how she's going to tell us to leave and the car is over there. How the fuck we supposed to go ahead?
You telling me to leave the plane out of the table. I called the police and I feel like my life is in danger.
I'm 10-4 dealing with a combative.
Honestly, though, how are we supposed to leave if our car is over there? How she can't let us get back to our car? I'm asking a question, though.
Do me a favor.
How can she tell us to leave, but we can't leave if she won't let us get to the car? That's who he was just talking to, yeah.
That's fine. Dispatch.
I'm sorry, what you just said?
Did she tell me?
Do me a favor, sit on the curb.
What you just told me?
I'm gonna put you in the car. All right, because I gotta separate you.
Who's Carol? Is that the one that's in the hospital?
Yeah, that's my mom.
That's your mom?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I need to speak to our officer, man. I need to be in there with her. She didn't even see what was going on. The nurse came out snapping on me.
Okay. Well, regardless, I don't know. I just got here. But apparently you were told to leave and you weren't leaving.
That's what I'm saying. I was told to leave. I said, can I speak to a supervisor? She was like, yeah, out there. So I wait right there. So then she pulls out a taser on me. She's like, you got to leave the car. I say, okay, well, can I get in my car? She's like, no, you're not going in. I said, well, let me speak to a supervisor. And then this other guy went to walking over and stuff. She went to telling him to leave, and I guess shit got went to getting crazy.
So
but
is your mom in the ER now?
Yes.
Okay. You want me to give the license and all that to your mom?
No, I need that because that's her stuff. I got to keep all of it.
Okay, well, you're going to jail, so...
Going to jail for what?
For trespassing. So you're going to jail, so it makes no sense for you to bring your mom's credit cards with you. You know what I'm saying?
I'm getting out. I can't. They're not keeping me. I have to get out.
Okay, what does it do about you keeping her ID and all that?
I need. To me, I need that. I'm her POA.
Okay. All right.
Ambria, you want to give me your name and your date of birth?
You already got it.
I just know it's Ambria.
You just looked at my ID. Bro.
Your ID's not in there.
My ID definitely isn't there.
Okay, just give it to me.
Just run it.
If you don't get it, listen. I'm telling you, this is your ID. Right? So,
Listen.
no,
Run it.
you're gonna listen to me, okay?
No, you're gonna listen to me. You can run it. I'm already going to jail, so you're asking me what?
So you want another charge?
Another charge for what?
Failure to identify.
Boy, my identification is in there.
It is not.
You just told me that.
It is not.
All right, sweetheart.
What I am telling you is that I got your name off of your credit card. What?
However you identify me, right?
No.
Okay.
I just know your name.
Have a great day.
What's your date of
Have
birth?
a great day.
I'll gladly give you another charge.
Have a great day.
You're in my car. I ain't going nowhere.
Oh, well, okay. Neither am I, it seems. So.
You're going to jail.
Okay.
But
So take me.
first we need to know who you are. Otherwise, I'm just going to give you another charge. Are you deaf, hard of hearing, mute?
All that.
Yeah, it's really no surprise as to why you're in this situation.
I know.
You don't take instruction very
So
well.
shut the door.
Nah, I think I won't.
Oh, okay. I really don't get much. You can see her all motherfucking day till you transport me. Makes me neither than none.
Unfortunately, I don't get the pleasure of transporting you. I'm going to go home, so.
All right. I'll go home too. Trust me, because this ain't nothing but a simple trespass.
I wouldn't be surprised if you consider jail home. You probably go in and out so often that it is your
that it is home, right?
Yeah.
I know, right? And your mammy probably sucked your so much that y'all probably just know that incest is just natural, huh? Yeah.
My who?
Your mother.
She's dead.
No, well, no wonder.
No wonder what?
She's dead.
No wonder what?
She's dead.
Okay, yeah, that's natural. People die.
Yeah.
Because of me? How is it because of me?
Yeah, I'm sure. Your fucking dead mother.
Oh, and on top of that, you're going to be violating parole as well, it seems.
I'm not on parole, so, okay.
What is the ankle monitor for?
Okay, why are you so concerned about me?
Because if you're on
Why are
parole,
you so concerned about me? I'm not on
it's
parole.
another charge.
I'm not on parole. So again, you're so concerned about me. Why?
Because you're my arrestee.
Oh, okay. I'm not your daughter though. Or
Thank
not,
God.
Oh,
You really
I know,
wouldn't
right?
end up as my
I know, right?
My
Thank
daughter
God.
is not ever going to end up
Thank
in this
God.
situation.
Thank God. Thank God. You're right. Thank God. So again, you're so concerned about me. Why?
Because that's another charge, and that's me doing my
Again,
job.
you're so concerned about me. Why?
I'm not. I'm just concerned about charging
okay.
you
So
with
if
what
you're
you have to be
not,
charged
then
with.
again, please just
Please just what?
go.
Nope.
Find you something else to do.
Hey, is there ID in there? Is that her? Is that her ID?
You didn't even look. You such a dumbass.
No, that's
You're
whoever's
gonna
in the
tell
hospital.
me that I need to identify myself, but you didn't even look for my ID.
Even if I find it, I'm still charging you with it. You
I
know
wouldn't
that,
give a fuck.
Good.
Both individuals were charged.
Now, we just watched this video, and I'm going to tell you right now, there was a lot of mistakes made by mainly the police, and it was very obvious. Now, interestingly, I know that someone's going to watch this and they're going to say, you know, the people were yelling and upset, and therefore that's the reason. Now, here we have a very, very clear escalation by the police. What do we have? Well, first, let's set the setting, because you saw this clip, but if you look for this video, it doesn't give you context. And I'm going to bring some more context that wasn't disclosed. You know, I'm a forensic scientist, so I was able to find out the location where this occurred. This was St. Mary's Hospital, and located in West Palm Beach, Florida. Now, after I did that research from things I saw in the video, I was able to locate this particular hospital, and let's take a ground look at where the people were walking from and really look at this video. So let's do this. Let me share with you my screen. So as they were walking, what we saw was that they passed this portion right here. It was inverted backwards. The police officer followed them to this roadway. This is where they're walking. Now, what is important about this? They are at the time in which the police officer was making comments, very smart comments. Bye, bye. That's what they kept saying. And if you come back, you will be trespassed. Now, what do we see happen? The individual were walking right here on this area. Now, what is this? This right here is an easement. This is not a main highway. This right here was an easement. Now, if we look at the main highway, which is right here as the exit, the individuals were walking away from the hospital. So we can see right here, very clear to see this, that the individuals were walking away from the hospital. So if they're walking away from the hospital, this road allows them to transit. Now, what we saw at this particular point was the officer stopped them at this easeway. Almost immediately, the officer pulled out their taser. Now, let's go to this real quick. Let me go to that part of the video and let me share that with you. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen and I'm going to go back to the video. Check this out, folks. So we're looking at this. Watch this part right here. Watch this part. Let's see how quickly the officer took out their weapon. All right. So let's play it from here. So here they are at that same roadway. That's going toward the exit. Bye. If you come back, you'll be arrested. Now, I want you to notice this. Let's watch what he did. She took out that taser immediately as he walked toward it. And let's see what he had in his hands. He's walking. He turns back around. And he has one in his hand. He has a phone in his left hand. His right hand is at his side. He's walking. Boom. Look at that. Both hands are down. Both hands are down, and yet she thought that, hey, this is a good idea. Let me go ahead and pull a taser. Now, when is a taser used? A taser is use of force, no different than a gun other than lethal and non-lethal. If you're going to pull a taser, the plan is to use the taser if the person is right then actively fighting with you. There's no reason to pull a taser out otherwise. He wasn't fleeing the scene. He came back toward the officer in a very calm manner, a phone in his hand, yet the taser was pulled. Now, there has to be a use of force that he was using against her at this particular point with this particular circumstance. What was the force he was using? He didn't have his hands up in a manner that showed his potential to fight. The other person was far away and she was interacting. Her fear guided her, not the law. Now, as we can see, she pulls this taser on him. And it got to the point where this person came in the picture. Now, check them out. Now, this person right here comes in the picture. But I want you to pay attention to something that she tells before the citizen gets involved, who's trying to de-escalate this circumstance. He says something. Let me pay attention to what the cop tells this gentleman right here to do.
Guys, go. Walk.
I'm trying to go to my vehicle so I can leave the property.
Not right now.
So how do I leave?
You're going to stand right there.
I got right here.
Please.
My car's right there.
Please.
My car's right there. How am I going to leave?
What he says, if you hear that, the citizen says, hey, she's got a gun pointed at you. They'll shoot you. I don't want to see you get shot. They'll shoot you. So he is trying to de-escalate. He is someone observing something that shouldn't be happening. And he's watching what occurred. The police officer tells him to get away. And I can understand that portion too. But in the middle of this, she gets upset that he's trying to de-escalate. And then she says that he's trespassed.
Move back. Move back. Oh my God. Bro.
She has 3 people now. She has a person that she was escorting off, and we're going to make the primary for the purposes of this conversation the lady. She has another gentleman who is with her, and that's say that even if he was a quote part of the problem, they're being walked off the property. All right. His vehicle, now she has a problem. The people that she's walking away from the property that she says they're being trespassed from this private property, they can't get to their vehicle to leave. Now, a good citizen watching that sees that within less than a second, she pulls a taser on a non-combative person who is walking in a direction to ask a question about his vehicle. She then orders him to stay put, to stay right there, that he's not going anywhere. And at the same time tells him that he has to go. So she just gave 2 conflicting orders to the citizen. And then she tells all 3, even the person de-escalating it, that he's trespassed and ultimately that he's under arrest. But that's just a part of it. Let's see what else happened in this interaction. So the individuals, ultimately, police come and we see that they get arrested. And I'm going to say detained right now, but ultimately get arrested. But right here, this interaction, what happens?
But apparently you were told to leave and you weren't leaving.
That's what I'm saying. I was told to leave. I said, can I speak to a supervisor? She was like, yeah, out there. So I wait right there. So then she pulls out a taser on me. She's like, you got to leave the park. I say, okay, well, can I get in my car? She's like, no, you're not going in. I said, well, let me speak to a supervisor. And then this other guy went to walking over and stuff. She went to telling him to leave. And I guess shit got went to then crazy.
So is your mom in the ER now?
Yes.
Okay. You want me to give the license and all that to your mom?
No, I need that because that's her stuff. I got to keep all of it.
Okay, well, you're going to jail, so...
Going to jail for what?
For trespassing. So you're going to jail, so it makes no sense for you to bring your mom's credit cards with you. You know what I'm saying?
I'm getting out. I can't. They're not keeping me. I have to get out.
Okay, what does that do about you keeping her ID and all that?
I need that. I'm on POA.
Okay. All right.
You just looked at my ID.
So now we see that this whole interaction with the new subject that's here, this whole interaction is not even necessary. The police come in. He says, I wasn't there. He tells them exactly what happens. He's being trespassed, but he was also ordered first to stay right there when they would hit that easeway to get to the highway. Their vehicle was back there. He walked back in a very calm manner. And yes, he got upset. But regardless of him getting upset, there was no escalation to violence at this point. She, the police officer, escalated and did a horrible job in trying to keep the thing calm. She could have simply said, okay, you're parked there. Show me your keys. How about you unlock your vehicle? And then, okay, you got to go. And just so you know, if you come back, you'll be trespassed. That didn't happen. But what's even worse is this portion right here. The entire exchange between this officer and this person wasn't necessary. This new officer is not only escalating, but he goes a step further and antagonizes the subject. And he makes no effort to identify the person, even though they've told him multiple times. And don't forget that she has rights. She has the right to remain silent, and she is in custodial control. If she's detained for the crime of trespassing after being warned, if that's what the police officer said, then at this point, she's no longer being detained. If the investigation has concurred that she met the probable cause of trespassing after being warned, then she should have been read her Miranda rights. And she did not get her Miranda rights identification. He wanted to get it his way. He wanted to make her give it to him the way he wanted. But she didn't have to answer the question. She could simply direct him to where her ID is. And then he made all this banter. This is why you're being arrested. Let's check out what he said. Here's what they said.
My identification is in there.
It is not.
You just told me that.
It is not.
All right, sweetheart.
What I am telling you is that I got your name off of your credit card.
Sweetheart.
What?
However you identify me, right?
No.
Okay.
I just know your name.
Have a great day.
What's your date?
Have a great day.
I'll gladly give you another charge.
Have a great day.
You're in my car. I ain't going nowhere.
Oh, well, okay, and neither am I, it seems. So.
You're going to jail.
Okay.
But
So take me.
first we need to know who you are, otherwise I'm just going to give you another charge. Are you deaf, hard of hearing, mute?
All that.
I'll gladly give you another charge.
Have a great day.
You're in my car. I ain't going nowhere.
Oh, well, okay, and neither am I, it seems. So.
You're going to jail.
Okay.
But
So take me.
first we need to know who you are, otherwise I'm just going to give you another charge. Yeah, it's really no surprise as to why you're in this situation.
I know.
You don't take instruction very well.
You can see her all motherfucking day till you transport me. Makes me neither than none.
Unfortunately, I don't get the pleasure of transporting you. I'm going to go home, so.
Alright. I'll go home too. Trust me, because this ain't nothing but a simple trespass.
I wouldn't be surprised if you consider jail home. You probably go in and out so often that it is your
that it
residence.
is home, right? I
Yeah.
know, right?
Oh, and on top of that, you're going to be violating parole as well, it seems.
I'm not on parole, so, okay.
What is the ankle monitor for?
Okay, well, why are you so concerned about me?
Because if you're
Why are
on
you
parole,
so concerned about me? I'm not on
it's
parole.
another charge.
I'm not on parole. So again, you're so concerned about me. Why?
Because you're my arrestee.
Oh, okay. I'm not your daughter though. Or
Thank
not.
God.
Oh,
You really
I
wouldn't
know,
end up
right?
as my
I know, right?
My
Thank
daughter's
God.
not ever going to end up in
Thank
this
God.
situation. That's the damn
Thank
truth.
God. Thank God. You're right. Thank God. So again, you're so concerned about me. Why?
Because that's another charge, and that's me doing my
Again,
job.
you're so concerned about me. Why?
I'm not. I'm just concerned about charging
okay.
you
So
with
if
what
you're
you have
not,
to be
then
charged with.
again, please just
Please just what?
go.
Nope.
Find you something else to do.
Hey, is there ID in there? Is that her? Is that her ID?
You didn't even look. You such a dumbass.
No, that's whoever's
You're
in
gonna
the
tell
hospital.
me that I need to identify myself, but you didn't even look for my ID.
Even if I find you, I'm still charging you with it.
Shut the door.
Nah, I think I won't.
Oh, okay. I really don't get my
Wrong, all the way wrong. The police officer in this particular circumstance did not do his job. He was escalating a detainee to create an argument so that he could add more charges. What happened here? She had directed him to her purse, said her ID's there. He stated he saw her credit card and was asking for information. But he also told her that she's under arrest. So she's no longer being investigated. She has met probable cause because he says she is arrested in the back of his squad car with handcuffs, going to jail. And during this banter, he talks about how his daughter would never be like her. Even when the ID is found in the exact place that she said it was by another officer, he says, I'm going to still charge you with it. She didn't have to answer any more questions. The police officer had done one iota of investigation. He would have discovered her ID. He wanted her to give up the information on his terms. Again, it was more about ego than about enforcing the law. He was talking to her in a manner to escalate a response, being snide, saying all sorts of things that would cause her to have a reaction instead of trying to de-escalate to the point where he can get the information that he said he needed. But I don't feel that he did a good job. Overall, let's talk about what happened here. As far as the police goes, they failed. What did they do? They had mixed messages about what they wanted. They wanted the guy to stay. They told him he couldn't leave. Then they arrested him for what? Trespassing. They had use of force that's unnecessary. Pulled a taser for no reason. Why? Out of fear, not because of any actual legal reason. Fear alone is not enough in this circumstance. This required more, and they didn't meet that burden. The cop was antagonizing the detainee, the female detainee. Why? Because he had an ego trip, and even the Good Samaritan was being harassed. This was a classic example of bad policing, and in this circumstances, there may be some remedies for these subjects who were arrested because of the manner in which the police handled this case. So that's my thoughts. What do you think? Were the cops right in all their actions, or were they wrong? Were the people justified being angry and upset in their interactions, or do they have to keep their mouth shut and just take it? You tell me. Leave your comment. Thanks for watching the Underdog Research, Police, and Citizen Interactions. See you next time for another video.